Second part of this video was a way to then, how do you get fat loss? Because obviously that's the point of probably why you're watching this video. So if you've worked out that TDE from the start, so that was your total daily energy expenditure, that was including your BMR, your NEAT score and your EAT score, say that that totals 2,000. Alright, chances are it's probably a bit higher than that if you are quite active, but say that's 2,000. All you then want to do is subtract about 300 a day from that score, giving you 1,700. That right there, 1,700 calories a day, will be enough for you to sustain fat loss over a prolonged period of time. You can take it all the way to something about 1,500. You might get fancy and say, Monday to Thursday my score is 2,100, but then Friday to Sunday it's 1,900. So you might decide you're going to have 1,500 Friday to Sunday, and you're going to have, maths, 1,800 Monday to Thursday. It's up to you how you want to go about these things. But all in all, as long as you're achieving a calorie deficit, i.e. you're coming below that TDE score, you will start to achieve fat loss. Now, if you want to go and do something really extreme and do it in 6 weeks, well, what you're going to do is you're going to start, if you're on 2,000 a day, you're going to start on that 1,500. And then what you're going to do is you're going to start to ramp up the activity probably quite a bit, sticking in 45-minute walks every single day, doing HIIT 2 times a week, doing 3, maybe 4 strength-based sessions, and all of a sudden your TDE is going to go from 2,000 a day probably up to around 3,000 a day, and you're eating 1,500 calories. All of a sudden you're in a 1,500 calorie a day deficit, and wham bang, thank you ma'am, you're going to start to really speed up that fat loss process. That is not sustainable for a long period of time, and if you do want quick results, you need to be aware that as soon as you come off the back of that, if you then start pulling down the exercise and go from 3,000 a day back to 2,000 a day, and then you put your food straight back up to 2,000, you're going to be on, your body is thinking a 1,500 calorie a day surplus, and you've done that pretty quick. Say you do that over a week, and that's how people then gain weight quite quickly again. So what you need to think about then doing is slowly reducing that activity and getting that TDE back down to your base of 2,000, and then you need to think about increasing the food from that 1,500 back up to that 2,000 until they are both back on level and you are maintaining in your current body composition. Mind blowing, right? Who knew? So if you struggle with these topics and you're thinking most of that went over my head, don't worry. I've got a full network there that can support you in this process, and I've got a 6 weeks Body Blitz challenge which basically teaches you how to do that pretty quickly and pretty aggressively to get you those results, where then you'll be entered into our membership site for a reduced rate, and you can then work to increase those calories back up with our support chain and still receive monthly training, monthly nutrition and monthly exercise guides, as well as education sessions to help you along your way. So I'm not leaving you high and dry, and if you want to get involved in the team and in the process and really start to transform your mindset, your training and how you live, how you think, how you feel on a day-to-day basis, search me at raffitness.online, and you can subscribe today to the membership site, or you can sign up on the 24th of March to the 6-week Body Blitz course. Thanks for listening and thanks for watching, and if you've got any questions, hit me up down below or find me on Instagram. Speak to you later.